President Father Phillip Gibbs clarifies that the university has no restrictions on those students who choose not to be vaccinated, but next year the university will give certain preferences to students who are vaccinated. These include students under the university's flexible learning program, who will be required to be tested 48 hours before they travel to the university campus and present the test results to the university prior to commencement of their studies.
Hoping that as many students as possible and staff will be able to be vaccinated, because our understanding is that that helps to lessen the chance of people getting very sick. So yes, our strong recommendation to students and staff is that they get fully vaccinated. And so that'll be for any students coming here. We're asking them to please be vaccinated and come to the university.
The university president says with the new requirements to be put in place next year, vaccinated students will register more easily compared to the unvaccinated. About 20 Divine Word students have tested positive for COVID-19 and were on isolation at the 2 designated isolation houses within the campus. Next year, the university is less likely to put up special houses as isolation venues for students tested positive for COVID-19 in an effort to drive students to take responsibility for their health.
There's not much we can do about it. We still, it doesn't stop you from registering. But I think that we will give a certain preference to students who are vaccinated. For example, when people come to register and they show that they've got full vaccination, they'll be able to get through their process quicker, I think, than those students who are not, because the students who are not vaccinated will be sending them to see the nurses to try to make sure that they're not infected or something like that. So it'll be a longer process for those who are unable to show that they're fully vaccinated. You know, someone fully vaccinated can still be infected, but it's still there's less likelihood, and even if someone does get infected, they're less likely to end up in hospital or something like that. So we're going to try to make it possible for people who are fully vaccinated to register more easily next year. But it won't stop other people, no.
For now, 370 students have been vaccinated out of the 1,700 students. Divine Word is optimistic that vaccination numbers will increase next year to enable the institution to carry on as normal without any lockdowns.
We're looking at about 18% of the staff and students, but more of the staff have been vaccinated, so that the student vaccination at the moment is around 10% at the end of the year, and we're hoping that it'll go a lot higher than that next year, because that will enable us to be more sure that we won't have lockdowns and have to close down the university if it would really start to spread badly here next year.
DWU's annual graduation is scheduled for March next year. Hence, the university hopes the graduation goes ahead in compliance with the Pandemic Response Controller's directives. Matha Louise, National EMTV News, Medang.